Hi! Okay, so we today, the lovely Martina and I, have been on a studio tour of the Warner Brothers studios here in Los Angeles. And that was really, really good. It was really fun. It was really interesting, most of all, and seeing all the behind-the-scenes stuff that happens.
We saw Rachel Bilson.
Apparently we saw Rachel Bilson.
She drove by us.
I mean, yes, we saw Rachel Bilson. Yeah. She's in a show.
Heart of Dixie?
Heart of Dixie.
I don't watch it.
They talked about that a lot on the tour because it's filming at the moment.
And we saw the square where they are setting up to film.
Yeah. It's this town square that's because for those who don't know, at Warner Brothers, and I don't know about other studios, I assume it's the same at other studios. This is more comfortable, but I don't know if it's a horrible angle or not. It's they have a lot of physical streets and stuff in the studio. Yeah.
The back lot.
Okay. And where they have facades of buildings and things like that to make
New York Street or Chicago Street, or usually have a Western Street. That, for instance, in Universal Studios, they have the one that's a lot of famous westerns, old movies were filmed on.
So, and this particular place we stopped and looked around was this town centre sort of area, which
The
town square, which is the town square from Gilmore Girls.
And The Music Man.
And The Music Man, which I've never
original,
seen, but
which he should.
I should have seen.
Yeah.
And a lot of shows.
Pretty Little Liars now.
Oh,
which no one really cares about,
but lots of shows, which I can't remember the names of. But Gilmore Girls was the most important because it's literally
and it's right next to
same.
the other houses too.
Yes, we went into Lane's house.
It was Suki's.
Suki and Lorelai's houses are actually in the same building.
House.
It's the same house, but on the reverse sides. But yeah, that was really cool. And the town centre, with the gazebo and stuff from the show, it looked the same. And we saw from the distance where Luke's diner was and stuff like that. So that was really cool. And then the other really good thing we got to do was walk through an actual soundstage for The Mentalist, which is a show I actually watched that was really interesting. It's just it's bizarre seeing all these things in real life. I don't know, everything seems really small. On TV everything seems really big, but everything seems small in real life. And it's because it is kind of cut off.
Well, they purposely design it to make it look bigger than it is, and they try to maximize all the space in the soundstage. So things that in real life wouldn't make sense to be right next door to each other or connected are actually connected when you're on a soundstage.
Yeah. So in The Mentalist, there's the elevator lobby, which which you just can walk straight through. You don't actually have to take the elevator. You just walk straight through, and it's the offices and stuff like that. And depending on what level they're on, they change the scenery. Which in The Big Bang Theory, it's pretty obvious that they do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never thought of it about The Mentalist because it just seems like a real building. And that's the other thing. All the background photo of the city is fake. It's a painted background.
Well, they have a screen several feet away from the fake windows, and then they'll have backlight to make it look like it's daytime outside or it's nighttime.
Yeah. So it was very interesting. And basically, the rule is that anything that you think is real is fake.
Although food is usually real.
Oh, there you go.
Even if it's really cold.
Martina here, I've already mentioned this, but she is an extra on Glee, so she knows all of this. She is up with the know-how. Okay. What was that? Oh, we visited, they had a museum of stuff, of props and things, which had an entire Harry Potter level, which was great, but we couldn't take photos in there.
Or you couldn't touch.
Yeah, or even touch anything. They had security guards everywhere. And they follow you
around.
They
had all the different costumes. They had the petrified Hermione.
Yeah, that was scary to look at.
And she was really creepy.
Because it was so real looking. And everyone's costumes seem really small too.
I really don't believe that those are the real costumes. So much, just because.
I know, I don't know.
Well, some of them, like, or for instance, like the Catwoman costume.
Yes, it was so small.
I don't believe that Anne Hathaway's rib cage is actually that small.
I don't believe, because it's like, it looked like it was for a child.
Or Audrey Hepburn's for My Fair Lady.
I could
her
believe
dress.
that, actually.
Yeah, I could believe that, but
It was so small.
It's tiny.
So yes, and what was... I swear we stopped with something
We saw the
else.
cars. All the different cars. We saw like all the
Oh yeah, we went to a car museum thingy with
And,
all old cars and stuff.
had the Get Smart car, but from the remake movie.
And the Ford Anglia from the flying car from Harry Potter. And
the jungle set.
there was the jungle set.
Well, yeah.
Basically, we just drove around and like there was different, like saw the different physical streets and stuff that they film things on, and it's just very interesting because she talks about how they basically changed the entire appearance of these places, but so many of the places that you go, like see in shows are the same places that they've just remade into something new. And also, we didn't get to do this because if we'd done the tour earlier, we would have found out about this. But there's actually like a website. It's like tvtickets.com. And apparently, being in like an audience for a sitcom taping is free. And apparently, laughter in sitcoms is real.
Yeah, they have mics above the audience, and they actually make you laugh. Like if you're supposed to laugh, even if you don't think it's funny, and even if you've already seen it 4 times. Because they need to use that laughter in the show. And then they actually also will rewrite things if they feel like it's not funny enough, like judging on the audience's laughter. And then they'll, the writers will pause and they'll try to come up with different things, different lines in the script, and then they'll test it out again, and then oftentimes it works. And you can tell because the audience is genuinely laughing a lot harder than they were before.
Yes. And it's just really good knowledge base of like how things work at a studio, which was good. Yes, and it furthers my respect for the acting profession. I really think anyone who says acting is easy is so wrong in every way. It's really, the entertainment business is, as I've especially on this trip, I've learned so much, is definitely the hardest business in the world. So. Yeah, so that was a really good thing that happened. The end.